Oh, using spirit vision allows me to talk to the tree. Heck yeah. Wait, should I talk to it as Sibyl, or should I talk to it as Lohse? Let's try Lohse at first, and we'll see what happens.
The tree's spirit embraces its putrid host, an elven ancestor lost to the same demonic disease that infests all of Blood Moon Island.
Qui manducad omnio myrtus acts, it quot potest etse.
Okay, let's greet the spirit by name. You know her story. She is safe with you.
A moment passes, then you feel it. Clarity.
You speak my name. You know my torture. Please, don't judge me for the sickness my roots have spread. I can be free. My soul cleansed.
Tell her about the Archivist's journal and ask how she came to be possessed, or the spirit speaks of freedom. How can you help? Or mystic option, note you've heard of the demon that inhabited her, yet you sense no overwhelming evil.
The demon has gone, but I am still its slave. While it lives, I am bound by its shackles to this humble plane. Yet you awakened me from nightmare with a single utterance, my name, and I'm grateful for that. How amazing that a name can wield so much power. Remember this lesson when you leave Blood Moon Island. The demon blackens another land now. It possesses the very doctor that liberated it. Speak its name, however, and you expose it. You weaken it. You'll know him when you find him. A doctor that accommodates a demon doesn't see patients, only victims.
Curious.
Destroy it, and you free me to the Hall of Echoes. Destroy it, and my roots taint this isle no longer. Now come closer. I'll say the demon's name only once.
Yes. That's exactly what I needed. Step closer, shut your eyes. You are ready.
The spirit's voice is a harsh whisper.
Adramalik.
Beg your pardon, say that again? I need to write that down. How do you spell that? Tell her about the Archivist's journal and ask how she came to be possessed.
Naivety. Stupidity. Call it what you want. I wished to put the source within me to good use, and demonology seemed as good a use as any. Silly me. I meant to summon an imp or two. Instead, I ended up hosting a damned archdemon. The roaring in my head. The craving for living flesh. Urges. Good gods, the urges to kill. To hurt. The stronger they became, the harder I fought. And at some point, I was just gone. Deadened. But not dead. And then, awake. On an isle I'd never been, encircled by faces I'd never seen, watched by a man I'd never known. They called him Doctor. He shouted strange words, and the demon bellowed. Then, one by one,
assure her that it's okay. It's safe to share her story with you.
They fell. I watched my own hands slaughter them. I tried to resist, but I couldn't. And then a final roar, when the demon rushed away and into the only one still standing. The doctor. That was my last living memory. The demon may be gone, but its disease still infects my roots, birthing evil into the surrounding soil. While it lives, I am still its rotting servant. I've suffered. The Isle has suffered, but you can end it.
Okay, so that information is exactly what I was looking for. I'm totally cool with that. So what do? Let's look at our journal real quick. Doctor's orders. Search for Dr. Deva. The spirit tree possessed a doctor. Okay. Hunter of Wicked Things, return to Jahan. The archdemon's name is that weird name. Jahan will let you, will want to know. And the secrets of Blood Moon Isle. Search for the demon. Okay. And the thing inside Lohse, report back to Jahan. I discovered the name of the demon. So we have like a bunch of stuff to go do. I kind of feel like, yeah, you know what? It's time to go back to Jahan and do this. And then we can come back here. I mean, there's still stuff on the island to do, as we well know. Right? We know that we must go and like do the vault things, or at least I want to. But I'm not sure how to handle the one vault, and I don't know. There's just a lot going on with that. So I feel like getting this done first will make me a lot more confident about then exploring that island, especially if there isn't, you know, more stuff that I need to do.
It is a dark thing to contemplate a demon's name. Perhaps you can shed light on the matter.
Tell him that the demon is in Dr. Deva himself, and that his real name is Hadramalich. Yeah.
Jahan looks at you utterly flabbergasted, but soon an air of serenity descends upon him, that of a chess player overlooking the board.
Hadramalich. You have to admire his cunning. To think that in his guise of Deva, he and I shared the finest wines in the realm. Stories of the women we have loved. Thank you, Lohse. You have done me an unparalleled service, and you've quite humbled me at the same time. The time has come for us to invoke the demon, lure him out of his cave with his name. Hadramalich. Hadramalich. Hadramalich.
A wave of rage washes over you as Jahan speaks the creature's name. The demon heard him. He heard him, and he's furious.
There is great power in names. Just like Source is the language of creation, a demon's true name is the core of its existence. It's be-all or end-all. His end-all will be your be-all. For you are Lohse, not Hadramalich. You are Lohse. Are you ready?
Breathe deeply. This is the moment everything changes. Tell him you're ready. This isn't gonna work, is it?
Then close your eyes and do as I do.
Your hand still in his, Jahan begins to inhale slowly, deeply, then exhales audibly through his mouth. As you breathe in rhythmic synchronization, he begins to hum a low, rumbling note.
Join your voice with his and follow it to a crescendo.
You hum in unison. Your voices blend, become one with the breath of the forest.
Figure that works because she likes to sing.
Then, suddenly something coils within your chest, and a shout lacerates this brief moment of serenity.
Quiet!
Okay. Continue.
Hadramalich!
Your right arm suddenly falls from your body, or it feels like it does. You have no control over it, nor does it hang at your side. You know what you must do. Choke this man who stands before you. Squeeze the life from him.
Fight the urge with all your might.
Your muscles burn inside you, but you manage to slow yourself just enough so that Jahan has the time to duck away.
Hadramalich, thousand-named Nemesis, Lord of Soot, come shake black hands with me. Leave her, leave her, come play with me.
Your stomach churns, your mind goes numb. This is the end, this is the...
Hello, Jahan. How nice of you to invite me to the party. Oh, I get to act as the demon. Such frightening shouting. What, Lohse wasn't good enough company for you? Or come play, you say? This ought to be fun. No, let's go. Hello, Jahan. How nice of you to invite me to the party.
Listen to me, demon. I know why you chose her. I know what it is you fear the most, and therefore desire the most. But I'll not let her serve you any longer. You will crawl back to the pit that spawned you.
But I'm having so much fun. Lohse is nothing if not hospitable. Only thing I'm crawling toward today is Divinity, you silly little man, or this is really between me and my best friend Lohse. Better stay out of this. Let's go first one.
Mashtuna pathan shdanelu. Caumel Saravel, Damarael Saravel.
He places a palm on your forehead. It burns.
Only one thing you're hurting is her, you petulant would-be prince. Ugh, the burning palm thing. Didn't see that one coming. I like that.
He presses his palm harder against your head. You're immobilized. You're in pain.
I'll make you bleed. I'll make you bleed from every hole in your face.
Caumel Saravel, Damarael Saravel. Mashtu, Shdanelu.
Oh, I was expecting more to that.
You're shrinking back to the safe and the dark, back behind where Lohse lives. For now.
It's no use. It's too late.
Safe in the dark. Wow. They're all the same. Let's go safe.
Lohse? Lohse? Is it you?
You hear nothing but the slow, hard beating of your heart.
Follow the sound.
Thud. The sound grows louder. Thud. Stronger. Thud. There you are. There you are.
Lohse.
You feel something. A soft haze of light in the frigid dark.
Follow the light.
Keep going, Lohse.
The light draws you forward. If you can reach it, something will happen. You know something will happen if you can only reach it. Thud, thud, thud. Your heart beats faster. The light grows bright. You're nearly there.
Reach out, touch the light, feel the vibrations of your heart around you.
Lohse, he's behind you.
Something grabs onto your foot. Its grasp burns like white-hot fire.
Kick it up, reach through the light, grab hold of what is behind.
Bright light blinds you. There you are.
There you are.
He looks tired. His brow is wet with sweat.
You almost didn't make it.
Nod, you almost didn't, but you did, in the end.
I failed you. He's not coiled around your heart. He has become your heart. Try as I might, he would not shift. I am truly sorry, Lohse. But do not despair. I will not give up on you. We must simply take a darker path still. Confront a Dramalik in his lair and deal with the demon face to face. You almost have to admire his cunning. To think that in his guise of Deva, he and I shared the finest wines in the realm. Stories of life and love. But now I know where he hides. Afraid of his own name. To the city of Arx you must go. I will travel with you, if I may.
Nod with the last of your strength. Tell him where the Lady Vengeance is docked.
I will meet you there, and prepare for the coming battle. You'll yet be all, Lohse.
Hell yeah. That was cool. That was really cool. I'm really happy with that. What do we got here? We got some crazy good pants. 122 HP on them, 2 constitution, 90 physical armor, 63 magic armor. Got a really nice staff. I also will receive a crazy shield. Oh my goodness. Living on the Edge, skillbook. For 2 turns, your character's vitality cannot be reduced below 1 point, keeping them alive against all odds. If the target is summoned, their lifetime will be prolonged for the duration. I feel like this is Lohse's thing. I should give her something cool. So she's going to get herself the pants. And now she has too much to carry. All right, let's put these on. There's the new pants. Those are the new pants. Put that on Red Prince. Speaking of the Red Prince, let's look at his shield. Yeah, this is better than what it's got. Man, it is really good. Yeah, we're going to give it to him. Kind of weird looking. What does Beast have? Beast has this same one, so we'll send that to the Red Prince. Okay, and he already knows this skill. Right. Let's look at our log. So, journey to the city of Arx. With Jahan, I'll travel to Arx and hunt down the demon. The exorcism failed, but Jahan asked to travel with me to Arx, where the demon is hiding. Doctor's orders, search for the doctor. Secret of Blood Moon Isle, Journey to Arcs. Jahan has the Archdemon's name. And Mastering the Source. We gave the Sorcerer Demonologist Jahan the true name of his Archdemon Nemesis. We invited Jahan onto the Lady Vengeance. You know what? I do have things up there that I could do. Right, I got these like vaults. Maybe I get something cool from them. But I want to move on. Like not because I'm feeling like I'm not able to continue doing what we're doing, or like I'm bored with what we're doing. I really enjoy the Blood Moon Isle stuff. I just am so invested in Lohse's story that I'm like, cool, let's go. Like this is the perfect jumping off point onto this. Let's go. Let's continue. Let's see where we can go with this. He obviously doesn't want to talk to me. That is fine. Let's go talk to good old Malade. Oh no, Jahan's up here. Wait a second. Wasn't he just down?
Good to see you again.
That was weird.
Marvelous ship you have here. Worthy of a king.
Wonder what he makes of Malady.
She intrigues me greatly. I'd say it was brave of her to send you after a demon hunter, but bravery implies something to be feared. She's fearless. One eye is sun, one eye is moon. I wonder which half of her nature she yearns will prevail.
Right, okay. Let's talk to her. Let's move on. See where we go. I mean, obviously we're going to Arcs, but...
Aren't you supposed to be off learning how to become the divine and whatnot?
Tell her you have bad news. Master Siva has died. I don't remember doing that.
Her eyes flash with something. Anger, perhaps, or fear.
But never mind. We better focus on the task at hand.
She looks straight ahead, ignoring you.
Say you've learned what you set out to learn, and you know the way to the Nameless Island.
Well, aren't you industrious? It seems all the riffraff's back aboard as well. Ready to set sail when you are, Your
Okay.
Holiness.
If you choose to leave this area after this message, you will not be able to return again. Your open quest will be closed and archived. Yeah, you know what? I feel like I'm prepared to accept that and move on. If you are a person who enjoys this game and you're watching my series, I know many of you do play along at the same time. By all means, go do that stuff. I feel like I need to move Lohse's quest along right now. Tell everyone's on that everyone's aboard that's coming aboard. You're ready to set sail.
Fantastic. Now, on to the interesting part.
After many adventures, the party finally reached the place where Godwoken go to become divine. But more surprises and difficult choices awaited.
Huh. We haven't seen one of those in a while. It's been a lot of episodes. Basically, since we got to the last area we were just at. We were there a long time.
So, Lohse, here we are, the Nameless Isle. I imagine the demon inside you is all aflutter with excitement. And no wonder. Divinity is near at hand. Incredibly near. I trust that you'll keep him in check, now more than any other time. If you don't, the result will be cataclysmic, apocalyptic, very, very bad. Carrying on then. Still, it's what's on the inside that counts, isn't that right? And this is the place you're meant to become a god. I can't help but wonder exactly what you intend to do with such a power.
Tell her you'll do what needs to be done for the good of the realm.
I have no doubt about that, but do remember, you can do what's good for you, too. All things in balance, you know. You'll want to hurry now. Divinity is waiting, after all.
Ask her what you should expect on the island.
Excellent question. Normally, this place ought only to be known to Godwoken, but judging by the ships burning in the bay, there's been a breach, let's call it. Regardless of who's on the island, all that matters is who ascends. Make sure that's you. The strongest will survive and ascend.
Ask about this wellspring your god mentioned.
I'm hardly an expert on the matter, but I'm smart enough to put two and two together. Where there is an ocean of source, there is a well for drawing from it. To rise to divinity, you probably need to take a gulp. Though I'm sure it won't be that simple.
Right. Oh, Sir Laura wants to talk to me.
Look at that island, Quercus. Covered in forest. A true forest. Can you smell it? Over the stink of the water. Millennia of mulch. Those woods are ancient. Where better to find a clue about the Great Acorn? Some of those trees could even date back to the first forest. The Knights of Dre will never find us here. A perfect sanctuary to pause and complete our research.
Smile and ask if he's thinking of taking a holiday?
There's no rest for the wicked, Quercus. And even less for those out to save the world, it seems. Somewhere on this ancient isle, there must be a clue that will help us stop the Acorn. We must tread carefully. I'm sure such a wonderland will be dangerous, but at least it should be free from the Knights of Dre.
Lean down and pet Quercus.
The cat leans into your palm, rubbing against you and almost unseating his small passenger. Quercus, please have some dignity. I swear civility is dead. Anyway, we have something for your new best friend. The squirrel reaches out and hands you a piece of bark, covered in tiny, scratched handwriting. Something I discovered in your lizard friend's basement. She won't miss it, but use it well.
Really? What did I get? What did I get? Gave me something apparently, but I don't see anything new in my inventory. So I have no idea. Something about bark, but like I said, I don't see anything new in here, and there shouldn't be, because there shouldn't have been anything up here that got used. So yeah, I guess I can look into that later. Let's talk to Jahan.
I can sense the raw powers of the source rippling through the air. Island yonder.
Let's go ahead and leave. I don't need to talk to him about that. I will talk to Gareth.
Greets you warmly. He's oddly chipper. More chipper than you've ever seen him, and certainly more chipper than most people mourning dead loved ones.
Creepy. All right, let's trade. I feel like I need to go to him, dump his crap, put the rest of this stuff in here too, and just get rid of a bunch of stuff. Let's go ahead and make the trade, except he only has 231 gold left. So at that point, you know, let's look through and make sure that the Red Prince has everything he knows or needs to know. Don't really need any of these. Yeah, I think we're good. Although I will buy that. Bam. Okie dokie. Continue.
I should thank you. I don't know what came over me. Praise Lucian, I had you to put me on the right track.
Say it was your pleasure to help. How's he holding up?
Not bad. Took some time to think. My parents led good lives. I'd rather celebrate them for the love they gave me than to wail over their loss.
Good. Okay.
Besides, we have work to do. Once we anchor at the Nameless Isle, I'll scout ahead, see if I can help locate the council and ease the way. I'll report to you on what I find.
Okay, nod and thanks.
Gareth offers his farewell and hums to himself. You recognize the tune, Blessed and Bold, a hymn praising Lucian.
I guess I did that correctly then. Just got that empty chest up here. I think that's funny.
Whatever type of companion you need, I can provide.
I don't need to get anything from her. Let's go ahead and look through my journal here. So Nameless Isle. Explore the Nameless Isle. We've reached the Nameless Isle. The Council of Seven is here. The search for the Well of Ascension begins. Seeking revenge. Find Gareth on the island. Gareth said he'd scout ahead alone, but something
Expert
seems
warriors
off.
for hire, all seasoned in combat. They won't let you down.
Beast. Journey to the city of Arx. Queen Justinia will use Death Fog as a weapon of war. We must stop her. To stop Operation Downfall, Beast must follow the Peacemaker's cargo to the city of Arx. As part of an Operation Downfall, Justina is shipping Death Fog to Arx. Beast must... Okay. Sibyl. Find the Mother Tree. Landed on Nameless Isle. Sibylla has elven business here. We need to travel to Arx with Lohse. I wonder if there's a way for me to get to Arx from here. We set sail for the Nameless Isle. God-woken hopefuls should enter the Council of Seven to the Academy. Divinity lies beyond. Even while still offshore, the Nameless Isle seems shrouded in bloody mists of war. Interesting. Is Tarkin down here? Ooh, waypoint discovered. We're pretty good on our ship. Apparently we need to head this way. So let's do that. Or do I want to talk to Tarkin? He might have stuff to
Quite
trade.
a journey I've found myself on with you. Is this where it ends, I wonder?
Let's go ahead and trade. This stuff, let's look at Beast. Is there anything he doesn't have already? No, he's doing pretty good, honestly. Minus Black Shroud. He's got Chain Lightning. I'm going to buy these Resurrection Scrolls faux show. Because as we know, we're going to use them. Let's do that. I mean, he's got some pretty good rings over here. And really nice gloves. It's way better than hers. All right, let's go ahead and put those there. Oh yeah, let's give her that too. Okay. I mean, I have a bunch of gold, so I'm not, excuse me, super concerned here. So I'll accept that one. Let's go to Beast, see if we can't find anything that's like good for him. That's finesse. I mean, that's okay. That's basically the exact, I mean, it is the exact same thing, I guess. Yeah, nothing super, I mean, this is nice. Sure. Okay, and then we'll go to Lohse. Good old Lohse. What does he have? He's got a helmet, which is technically better than mine, but mine is going to be better because of the finesse on it. I don't have the strength for that. Mine's better on that. This is 1 to summoning and 122 HP. 2 to wits, 1 warfare, 1 necromancer. What is Beast using? I mean, I suppose that, well, I don't know. I think I'm going to skip out on those. Everything else is quite good, though. Okay. Might he be able to offer any advice on how to proceed?
Curious how you have the nerve to seek my help, after you showed so little interest in assisting me with my own little matter previously.
Oh, I forgot about the fact that he had a quest.
I think it's fair to say that I have no advice for you. None whatsoever. Please, do enjoy fending for yourself against my former comrades.
Ask if he's heard of something called the Tyrian.
Try as he might, Tarquin cannot hide a small flash of surprise.
Where did you hear that precisely? Never mind. The Aetiran is a children's fable, nothing more. Supposedly a wand with an infinite capacity for source? Pure nonsense, I assure you.
Remarked that the Magisters seem to believe that the Aetiran is real. They've been looking for it, in fact.
Really? Well, perhaps that says more about the caliber of their intellect than anything else. Such a device would be a gross overconcentration of power. It could purge the entire world of all source. Luckily, the laws of the universe render such a thing impossible.
Ask what he is meant. Ask what he meant by his former comrades. Who did he serve?
Pursuit of my interests has led me to fall in with some disreputable company in my time. For a short while, one such group was the Black Ring. I know, not something to be proud of, but they let me do as I wished, so desperate they were for aid after the death fog cut them down to size. A fine arrangement, until they started preaching about this God King and his infernal covenant.
He snorts derisively.
The last thing this world needs is another would-be god, and an army of fools willing to follow him.
Ask just, what is this covenant?
It's a sop to all the fools who think that someone will grant them power and immortality in return for loyalty. This God King has caused to make war with the Seven, and the covenant is how he's gathered his army. They become sworn, as it was put to me, bound to serve, die, and be reborn for the God King for as long as he wishes. Then at some ill-defined point in the future, they think they'll be rewarded. You should have seen them all, on their knees worshipping a new tyrant just to spite 7 old ones. I got away from them while I still could. Unfortunately, Dallas was waiting to snatch me.
Okay, return to other matters. Take my leave. Whatever. Magister's Crusade got updated. Few desire the responsibility of divinity, but I shall persist for the good of the world. It's been a hard journey to godhood. I'm a champion and a hero, but have I been righteous? Have I earned the powers of the gods? Mature in my powers at last, the Nameless Isle awaited me. There I proved my worth at the Council of Seven and become champion of the gods in the war with the Void, and we didn't help Tarkin with his search. Crap. Promising power and eternal life, the God King's Covenant raised a loyal army, ready to go to war with the Seven. And there's a bunch of other things here. Tarkin scoffed at the idea of the Terran. No one artifact could purge the world. Quickly shut the conversation down. Whoops. Let's move on. Bam. Island Hopper achievement. Nice. I'm really curious how to get to arcs. I'm not quite there yet. Ooh, these things all got purged. Oh. I think that this place has the potential to be very, very dangerous. And I need to be careful with what we do next.